everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Let's take that pre-made pizza dough that we made and put in the freezer last week and turn it into a delicious, quick lunch. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of our family favorite chicken Alfredo pizzas. I can't wait to show you how this all comes together. Today we're going to make a fun pizza using one of the frozen pizza crusts that we made last week. Today I'm going to make one of my family's favorite pizzas. This is kind of like a specialty pizza that you would get if you ordered it from your favorite place. This is a chicken Alfredo pizza. It's super easy to make. And it doesn't take long at all. In fact, you can make this with leftover chicken or rotisserie chicken. I have sauteed my mushrooms because today I sauteed some chicken breast in anticipation of my dinner. So I just did it all at once and I stole a chicken breast for my lunch today. This is gonna feed 3 people. And I also have about 8 ounces or maybe a little bit less, it's a handful from a bigger package, of mushrooms that I sliced and sauteed in the pan after I finished the chicken, and a little bit of butter, the residual oil from the chicken, and some spices. I have some Italian blend cheese and some Parmesan, as well as some jarred Alfredo sauce. I like keeping jarred Alfredo sauce on my kitchen shelf, just like I like to keep jarred marinara. You might have your favorite brand. This is actually the store brand. So really, all I'm gonna do is I'm going to slather some sauce on here. I may or may not use all that I have in the jar, probably not all of it, and it can just go back in the jar and sit in the fridge. We had pizza for dinner the night that I made these crusts last week. I made one of these, but I didn't have any mushrooms, so today is gonna be extra great. So I like to just take some Parmesan and I like to sprinkle it over top of the sauce here. That kind of, if you're using jarred sauce, you can definitely use homemade, no big deal. If you're using jarred sauce, that sometimes can, you know, up the flavor profile just a little bit. Then I'm gonna give this thin sprinkle of this Italian cheese blend. This is just, you know, you get that Italian cheese, shredded cheese. You can use mozzarella if you want, grate it yourself. It's entirely up to you. And now we're gonna go ahead and throw some chicken on here. And I am not a fan of skimpy toppings on my pizza. So these crusts can really hold up to a hearty amount of toppings.
Load it up.
Absolutely. So what I have here in my dish is 1 whole chicken breast. I usually cut them in half lengthwise to make them thinner, or butterfly them, as some people would say. Not using the whole thing. And these are hot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop these on randomly. And I've sauteed these in a little bit of butter with some Italian seasoning and some chopped garlic. If you are not a fan of mushrooms, you should put what you like on your pizza. We have a local pizza place. You know, you all find your favorite place, right? And it's a local place, it's not a chain. And they make the most delicious cheese pizza, and you can have them put their Alfredo sauce on it instead of having them put their pizza sauce on it. And I'm telling you, if you've never tried that at your favorite pizza place, I highly recommend. Give it a try. Ask them if they'll do it. And now we're gonna top this off again with another sprinkling of the shredded cheese. You know, this is all gonna melt together in the oven and be delicious. Another sprinkling of Parmesan. And if you like, you can hit this with some pizza seasoning or some extra oregano, some extra basil. Whatever is your favorite thing to top your pizza with. A little crushed red pepper is never gonna hurt. I'm gonna leave mine the way you see it because I put a lot of seasoning on my chicken and in my mushrooms. So this is going in a 350-degree oven, maybe a 375-degree oven. You want your oven to be hot, so make sure it's preheated well. I'm gonna let this bake for about 15 to 18 minutes. You want your crust to be golden brown. You want your toppings to be nice and melted. When that happens, I'll come back and I'll show you what this looks like. Well, there you have it. Our pizza has, it baked for approximately 20 minutes, and then I let it sit for a couple of minutes before pulling it off of the baking sheet. I just pulled it off with the parchment, and that's just easy. You know, you can pull it off or slice it however you like. I use those quarter sheet pans, so it's a little more difficult to slice it in the pan. So I just like to pull it out onto a board and slice it. And this crust is nice and crunchy. You can hear that too. I like to slice this in 6 pieces. So I do 3 across and just straight down the middle. And then you have a beautiful piece of pizza. Look at that. That's a beautiful little string pull there, and some saucy goodness from that Alfredo sauce. Another really nice thing you could put on here, which would be super tasty, is a sprinkle of cooked bacon. That would be delicious on here. You could put prosciutto, ham. You guys, what do you like on your pizza? You can do whatever you want. You could do a veggie pizza, pepperoni, sausage, a full-on meat lovers pizza. You could do whatever you want. That is how I make a delicious chicken Alfredo and sauteed mushroom pizza. One of the things my family loves the most. It took very little time because we did all the hard work in advance by making these pizza crusts in advance. If you missed my video on how to pre-make these pizza crusts and freeze them, I will leave a link in the information card above the little I in the circle on the upper right-hand side of your screen, as well as a link down below in the information box. And I will also pin a comment at the top of the comment section that will link you to the recipe video for this pizza dough, as well as the recipe for the pizza dough. I'm probably not going to post a recipe for this pizza because you guys, you know how to make a pizza. Sauce, cheese, toppings, boom, done. And I know that you're going to make it however you want. But if you want to give something different a try, give this chicken Alfredo pizza a try. I hope you try it. I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.